It all began at Jake's party, where the atmosphere buzzed with laughter and music, yet something felt amiss. I caught glimpses of my wife, Lisa, and my best friend, Michael, sharing secretive glances and whispered conversations when they thought I wasn't looking. As the night progressed, their behavior grew more suspicious. They would disappear together, leaving me stranded in conversation with other guests. Each time they returned, there was a subtle shift in their demeanor, a closeness that seemed out of place. Weeks passed, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Lisa's eyes would dart away whenever I mentioned Michael, and he began avoiding our usual hangouts. It was as if they were hiding something they didn't want me to know. Driven by a gnawing sense of unease, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I installed a monitoring app on Lisa's phone, hoping to ease my paranoia. Little did I know, it would only confirm my worst fears. The messages I found were damning evidence of their betrayal. Words of affection, plans made behind my back, betraying vows made in front of family and friends. My heart sank as I realized the depth of their deception. Instead of confronting them immediately, I chose to play the part of the unsuspecting husband. But beneath my facade lay a simmering anger, a desire for revenge that burned brighter with each passing day. I meticulously gathered evidence of their affair, documenting every clandestine meeting and exchanging glances. It became an obsession, a quest for justice in the face of betrayal. And now, as I sit here with divorce papers in hand, I know that the time for reckoning has come. They may have thought they could deceive me, but they underestimated the depth of my determination. This is where it begins, the unraveling of lives built on lies. And though the road ahead may be fraught with pain and uncertainty, I am resolute in my pursuit of justice. For betrayal demands retribution, and I intend to see it through to the bitter end. The party had been a turning point, not just a gathering of friends, but a moment that would etch itself into the narrative of my life. What started as an innocuous celebration soon became a battleground of emotions where trust was shattered and loyalty was tested. Every laugh, every dance step seemed tainted by the knowledge of their betrayal. Yet, amid the revelry, I was a lone sentinel, watching the unraveling of my world with a sense of surreal detachment. Jake's house, once a haven of camaraderie, now felt like a prison of deceit. Even the flickering lights seemed to mock me, casting shadows that whispered secrets I was not meant to hear. I remember the moment vividly, the precise instant when suspicion hardened into certainty. It was in the way Lisa's hand lingered on Michael's shoulder, a touch that spoke volumes in its intimacy. And though they quickly withdrew, the damage had been done, leaving me to piece together the fragments of my shattered trust. In the days that followed, I became a detective in my own life, searching for clues to validate the suspicions that gnawed at my soul. Every missed call, every hastily closed conversation served as a breadcrumb leading me deeper into the labyrinth of their deception. Yet, for all my efforts, I could not bring myself to confront them. Perhaps it was the fear of what I might find, or the desperate hope that I was wrong. But deep down, I knew the truth, and it burned like a brand upon my heart. So I bided my time, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. And when it finally came, in the form of a misplaced phone left unguarded, I seized it with a sense of grim determination. The messages I uncovered were a dagger to the heart, each word a betrayal more profound than the last. And as I read through them, a cold fury began to smolder within me, a fire that would consume everything in its path. But even as I plotted my revenge, a part of me mourned for what had been lost. For in their betrayal, I had lost not just a wife and a friend, but a piece of myself that could never be reclaimed. And so, as I sit here with divorce papers in hand, I know that this is not just the end of a marriage, but the beginning of a journey into the darkness of human nature. For in the wake of betrayal, there can be no winners, only survivors clinging to the shards of their shattered illusions. With a heavy heart and trembling hands, I confronted Lisa and Michael with the evidence of their betrayal. The air crackled with tension as I laid bare the truth, each word a dagger to the heart. Lisa's eyes widened in shock, her lips parting in disbelief as she tried to muster a defense. Michael, on the other hand, remained silent, his gaze fixed on the ground as guilt weighed heavily upon him. There were tears, accusations, and desperate pleas for forgiveness, but they fell on deaf ears. For the trust we once shared had been shattered beyond repair, replaced by a chasm of deceit that no amount of apologies could bridge. As the dust settled, the reality of our situation began to sink in. Our marriage lay in ruins, torn apart by infidelity and betrayal. And though part of me yearned for reconciliation, I knew deep down that it was no longer possible. In the days that followed, we navigated the murky waters of divorce proceedings, each step a painful reminder of the life we had once shared. Friends chose sides, alliances shifted, and the once tight-knit circle we had been a part of fractured irreparably. But amidst the chaos, there was a glimmer of hope. A newfound sense of liberation began to take root within me, a realization that I was free from the shackles of a love tainted by lies. And so, with a heavy heart but a newfound sense of purpose, I embarked on the next chapter of my life. For though the road ahead may be uncertain, I refuse to let their betrayal define me. I will rise from the ashes of this broken marriage, stronger and more resilient than ever before. The revelation had unleashed a storm of emotions, tearing through the fabric of our once idyllic life with a ferocity that left us all reeling. Yet, as the dust settled, I found myself standing on the precipice of a new beginning, ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. For too long, I had allowed myself to be consumed by anger and bitterness, trapped in a cycle of resentment that threatened to consume me whole. But now, as I faced the wreckage of my marriage head-on, I realized that I had been given a second chance to reclaim my life. It wasn't easy, navigating the treacherous waters of divorce with a heart still raw from betrayal. There were days when the pain felt suffocating, moments when I questioned whether I would ever find peace again. But with each passing day, I found strength in the knowledge that I was not alone. Friends rallied around me, offering support and encouragement as I forged ahead on my journey of healing. And though the road ahead may be long and arduous, I am determined to emerge from this ordeal stronger and more resilient than ever before. For in the ashes of our broken marriage lies the opportunity for rebirth, a chance to rebuild my life on a foundation of honesty and self-respect. So, as I take the first tentative steps into this uncertain future, I do so with hope in my heart and a sense of purpose that burns brighter than any flame. The revelation may have shattered my world, but it has also given me the freedom to create something new, something better, something truly worth fighting for. With the divorce finalized and the dust beginning to settle, I found myself grappling with the aftermath of betrayal. The once familiar landscape of my life had been reshaped by heartache and loss, leaving me adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Gone were the days filled with shared laughter and whispered promises. In their place lingered a profound emptiness, a void that seemed impossible to fill. As I navigated the lonely road of singledom, I couldn't help but wonder how I had arrived at this point. Had there been signs I had overlooked, warnings that I had chosen to ignore, or had their betrayal blindsided me, catching me unaware amid my naivety? Questions swirled in my mind like a relentless storm, threatening to engulf me in a sea of doubt and regret. But amidst the chaos, a newfound clarity began to emerge. For in the wake of betrayal, I discovered an unexpected strength, a resilience born from the ashes of my shattered dreams. With each passing day, I grew more determined to reclaim my sense of self, to forge a new path, unencumbered by the ghosts of my past. And so, armed with newfound courage and unwavering resolve, I set out to rebuild my life from the ground up. I sought solace in the embrace of friends and family, finding comfort in their unwavering support. Slowly but surely, the wounds began to heal, leaving behind scars as a testament to my resilience. And though the road ahead may be long and fraught with obstacles, I know that I am not alone. For even in the darkest of times there is light to be found, a beacon of hope guiding me toward a brighter tomorrow. And though the pain of betrayal may never truly fade, I am determined to emerge from its shadow stronger, wiser, and more alive than ever before. The aftermath of betrayal was like navigating through a minefield of emotions, each step fraught with the risk of triggering an explosion of pain. There were moments when the weight of it all threatened to crush me, when the ache in my chest felt like it would never ease. But even in the darkest of nights, there were glimpses of dawn on the horizon. As I began to pick up the pieces of my fractured life, I discovered a reservoir of resilience within myself that I never knew existed. I threw myself into new hobbies and passions, seeking solace in the simple pleasures of everyday life. And with each small victory, whether it was mastering a new recipe or completing a challenging hike, I felt a glimmer of hope begin to stir within me. It wasn't easy, learning to trust again after being betrayed by those closest to me. But with time, I came to realize that not everyone was capable of inflicting the same kind of pain. And as I opened myself up to new friendships and relationships, I found that my capacity for love had not been extinguished by the betrayal of the past. In the end, the aftermath of betrayal was not just a story of loss and heartache, but also one of resilience and renewal. For though the scars may linger, they serve as a reminder of the strength that lies within me, a strength that can weather even the fiercest storms. And so, as I stand on the threshold of a new chapter in my life, I do so with a sense of gratitude for the lessons learned and a renewed sense of hope for the future. For even in the darkest of times, there is always the promise of a brighter tomorrow. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, I found myself slowly but steadily reclaiming the pieces of my shattered life. Each sunrise brought with it a renewed sense of purpose, a determination to rise above the pain and forge a new path forward. I threw myself into my work, channeling my energy into projects that challenged and inspired me. With each success, I felt a glimmer of pride begin to blossom within me, a reminder that I was capable of achieving greatness despite the setbacks I'd faced. But it wasn't just professional success that fueled my newfound sense of purpose. I also found solace in the simple pleasures of everyday life, the laughter of friends, the beauty of nature, the warmth of a gentle embrace. And amidst it all, I discovered something unexpected: forgiveness. For though the wounds of betrayal may run deep, I refused to let them define me. Instead, I chose to release the anger and resentment that had consumed me, allowing forgiveness to take its place. In doing so, I found a sense of peace, unlike anything I had ever known. No longer burdened by the weight of past grievances, I was free to embrace the present moment and all the joy it had to offer. With each passing day, I felt the tendrils of hope begin to take root within me, reaching toward the sky with an unwavering determination. And though the road ahead may be long and winding, I walk it with a newfound sense of purpose, secure in the knowledge that I am stronger than I ever thought possible. For in the end, it is not the pain of betrayal that defines us, but rather how we choose to rise above it. As I look towards the horizon, I am filled with a sense of optimism for the future, knowing that no matter what challenges may come my way, I am more than capable of overcoming them. Redemption, I realized, was not about erasing the past or pretending that the wounds of betrayal had never existed. Instead, it was about embracing the journey of healing and growth, allowing ourselves to be transformed by the experiences that shaped us. With each act of forgiveness, I felt the weight of the past begin to lift from my shoulders, replaced by a sense of lightness and freedom. As I extended grace to those who had wronged me, I found that I was also extending it to myself, releasing the burden of guilt and shame that had held me captive for so long. In the eyes of the world, I may have been a victim of betrayal, but in my own heart, I was a survivor, resilient, courageous, and infinitely capable of love and forgiveness. And so, as I stand on the threshold of a new chapter in my life, I do so with a sense of gratitude for the lessons learned and a renewed sense of hope for the future. For though the scars may linger, they serve as a reminder of the strength that lies within me, a strength that can weather even the fiercest storms. For redemption, I have come to realize, is not a destination, but a journey. A journey that begins with forgiveness and ends with the triumph of the human spirit. And though the road may be long and uncertain, I walk it with my head held high, knowing that I am worthy of love, of happiness, and of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. As time marched on, I found myself confronted with the inevitability of closure. The wounds of betrayal, once raw and searing, had begun to heal, leaving behind scars as a reminder of the trials I had endured. Yet, despite the passage of time, there remained one final step in my journey toward healing closure. For though I had forgiven Lisa and Michael for their transgressions, there was still a lingering sense of unfinished business that hung between us like a heavy fog. And so, with a heart heavy with anticipation, I reached out to them, extending an olive branch in the hopes of finding closure once and for all. To my surprise, they both agreed to meet, their voices tinged with a mixture of trepidation and remorse. As we sat across from each other in a small cafe, the air crackled with tension, each of us acutely aware of the weight of the words left unspoken. Yet, despite the discomfort that hung between us, there was also a palpable sense of relief, a recognition that we were finally ready to confront the demons of our past. And so, with courage born of necessity, we began to speak. Words flowed like water as we bared our souls to one another, laying bare the pain and sorrow that had plagued us for so long. Tears were shed, apologies offered, and in the end, forgiveness granted. At that moment, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the world around us faded into darkness, I felt a sense of peace wash over me like a gentle wave. For in the act of seeking closure, I had found something far more precious: reconciliation. And though the scars of betrayal may never truly fade, I am content in the knowledge that I have finally laid the ghosts of my past to rest. With closure comes a newfound sense of freedom, a liberation from the chains that once bound me to my pain. As I bid farewell to Lisa and Michael, I do so with a heart full of gratitude and hope. For though our paths may diverge, I am grateful for the role they played in shaping the person I have become. And so, as I step out into the world once more, I do so with my head held high, secure in the knowledge that I'm stronger, wiser, and more alive than ever before. In the end, it is not the trials we face that define us, but rather how we choose to rise above them. As the echoes of closure faded into the distance, I found myself standing at the threshold of a new chapter in my life. The weight of the past no longer bore down upon me like a heavy burden, replaced instead by a sense of lightness and possibility. With each passing day, I embraced the opportunity for new beginnings, eager to explore the vast expanse of possibilities that lay before me. I threw myself into new hobbies and passions, relishing the freedom to pursue my interests without compromise. Gone were the days of second-guessing and self-doubt, replaced instead by a newfound confidence in my abilities and strengths. I seized every opportunity that came my way with gusto, unafraid to take risks and venture outside of my comfort zone. And amidst it all, I found love. Not the tumultuous, all-consuming love of my past, but rather a quiet and steadfast affection that crept into my heart when I least expected it. With each passing day, my bond with this new partner grew stronger, anchoring me to the present and offering a glimpse of the future. Together, we embarked on adventures both big and small, weaving our dreams into the fabric of our shared lives. We laughed, we cried, and we celebrated the simple joys that life had to offer, secure in the knowledge that we were stronger together than we ever could be apart. As I look back on the journey that brought me to this moment, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the trials that tested my strength, gratitude for the friendships that sustained me, and gratitude for the love that found me when I least expected it. For in the end, it is not the pain of betrayal that defines me, but rather the resilience and courage with which I faced it. And as I stand on the threshold of this new beginning, I do so with a heart full of hope and a spirit unbroken by the trials of the past. As I sit in the quiet solitude of my home, surrounded by the gentle hum of life unfolding around me, I find myself reflecting on the journey that brought me to this moment. It has been a tumultuous path, marked by highs and lows, triumphs and tribulations. And yet, through it all, I have emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. I think back to the moment when betrayal first reared its ugly head, tearing apart the fabric of my reality with ruthless precision. At that moment, I was consumed by a maelstrom of emotions: anger, hurt, disbelief, each one threatening to engulf me in its wake. And yet somehow, I found the strength to weather the storm, to stand firm in the face of adversity and refuse to be broken by it. In the days and weeks that followed, I embarked on a journey of self-discovery, delving deep into the recesses of my soul in search of answers. I confronted my fears, my insecurities, and my doubts, each one a shadowy specter lurking in the corners of my mind. And with each confrontation, I emerged stronger, more whole, more alive. I think, too, of the moments of grace that punctuated my journey. The kindness of friends, the wisdom of strangers, the unexpected joys that blossomed in the most unlikely of places. These moments served as beacons of light in the darkness, guiding me forward when all seemed lost, and reminding me that hope springs eternal, even in the bleakest of times. And now, as I gaze out at the world with eyes newly opened to its wonders, I am filled with a sense of peace, unlike anything I have ever known. For though the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, I walk it with a heart full of hope and a spirit unbroken by the trials of the past. In the end, I am grateful for the journey, for the lessons learned, the friendships forged, the love discovered along the way. For it is through adversity that we truly come to know ourselves, to understand the depths of our strength and the boundlessness of our resilience. And so as I turn my gaze toward the horizon and step boldly into the unknown, I do so with a sense of purpose and a steadfast determination to seize each moment, savor each experience, and live each day to the fullest. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself, and mine has been nothing short of extraordinary. As I journeyed through the healing process, I discovered a profound sense of purpose waiting to be embraced. It wasn't a destination to reach, but a continual unfolding of growth and self-discovery. Rediscovering my passions became a pivotal part of this journey. Engaging in activities that once ignited my soul, like painting or volunteering, brought back a sense of joy and fulfillment that had eluded me in the aftermath of betrayal. Embracing new opportunities became second nature. Instead of letting fear hold me back, I welcomed the unknown with curiosity and excitement. Whether it was embarking on solo adventures or pursuing new career paths, each opportunity became a chance for growth. Making meaningful connections with others who had walked similar paths provided solace and strength. Through support groups and shared experiences, I found a community of kindred spirits who understood the depths of my pain and the heights of my triumphs. Giving back became a natural extension of my healing journey. Whether it was offering support to others or volunteering my time, I found purpose in extending a hand to those in need. Living authentically emerged as the cornerstone of my newfound purpose. Shedding layers of expectation and obligation, I embraced my true self with clarity and conviction. In doing so, I discovered a sense of purpose that illuminated the path forward with authenticity and integrity. Looking back on the winding path that brought me to this moment, I am filled with gratitude for the lessons learned and the person I have become. As I continue to journey forward, I do so with a heart full of hope and a spirit fortified by resilience, embracing each moment with purpose and meaning. In the final stages of my healing journey, I found solace in acceptance. I realized that I couldn't change the past or control others' actions, but I could choose my response to life's challenges. Embracing acceptance freed me from bitterness, allowing peace and healing to flourish. Gratitude became my guiding light as I reflected on my journey. I found countless reasons to be thankful, from the support of loved ones to the lessons learned through adversity. Even in the darkest moments, I discovered seeds of growth and transformation. Rather than dwelling on pain, I chose to honor it as part of my journey. Every experience shaped the person I became, providing lessons and wisdom. Embracing the past lessons brought purpose and meaning to even the toughest circumstances. Living fully in the present moment became my mantra. Instead of ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, I focused on savoring life's beauty and wonder. Each day was an opportunity for joy, connection, and embracing the richness of life. With acceptance and gratitude as my guides, I looked to the future with optimism and hope. I welcomed the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges and adventures lay ahead. Armed with lessons learned and strength gained, I stepped boldly forward into the journey ahead. My healing journey was about more than overcoming pain. It was about embracing acceptance and gratitude as guiding principles for a purposeful life. As I look back on the path that brought me here, I am filled with gratitude for the growth, lessons, and person I've become. As I reflect on my healing journey, gratitude fills my heart for the growth, resilience, and self-discovery it has brought. I understand now that healing isn't a destination, but an ongoing process. Embracing life's unpredictability has become second nature. Rather than fearing change, I welcome it as an opportunity for growth. Each twist in the road propels me forward with curiosity and wonder. Continuing self-reflection is key. Healing isn't linear, it's filled with ups and downs. By remaining open to experiences and confronting my past, I'll keep evolving. Nurturing meaningful connections is vital. Human connection is the cornerstone of healing. Through trust, empathy, and compassion, I find strength and support. Pursuing purpose and passion excites me. Whether through creativity, work, or service, I'm committed to making a positive impact. Honoring the past while embracing the future is my mantra. Grateful for the lessons learned, I step into the unknown with courage and hope, ready for whatever adventures lie ahead in my journey of healing, growth, and self-discovery. As my journey of healing unfolds, a newfound purpose emerges: to share my story with the world, illuminating paths through the darkest of tunnels. In a daring move, I host an intimate gathering where I unveil the intricacies of my journey. The room is awash with emotion as I recount the triumphs and trials that have shaped me. Tears mingle with laughter, creating a tapestry of shared humanity that binds us all. Driven by a deep-seated desire to make a difference, I embark on a mission to provide support to those traversing similar paths. From hosting support groups to organizing workshops, I become a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. But my efforts don't stop there. Fueled by a fervent determination to challenge societal norms, I take to the streets, advocating for greater understanding and empathy surrounding mental health and personal growth. Armed with passion and conviction, I spark conversations that reverberate far beyond city limits. As the community rallies around me, a sense of camaraderie blossoms. Together, we form a tight-knit network of support, each member a shining testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Yet, amidst the chaos and camaraderie, one truth remains steadfast: the power of hope. With each story shared, each hand held, I plant seeds of hope in hearts that had long forgotten their existence. And so, as I continue to traverse the winding roads of my journey, I do so with unwavering resolve, knowing that every step taken brings us one step closer to a world where healing and growth are not just possibilities, but promises fulfilled. With a fervent spirit and an unwavering resolve, I propel my message of healing and hope to the farthest reaches of the globe. Through a myriad of mediums, social media, podcasts, and captivating public speeches, I transcend borders and barriers, serving as a guiding light for those navigating the labyrinth of darkness. In a symphony of collaboration, I join forces with kindred spirits and visionary organizations, pooling our resources and expertise to amplify our collective impact. Together, we forge a tapestry of compassion and understanding that spans continents, igniting flames of transformation in the hearts of individuals around the world. Embracing innovation as my ally, I pioneer groundbreaking approaches to healing and personal growth. From immersive retreats nestled in the heart of nature to dynamic workshops that blend art and introspection, I create immersive experiences that awaken the dormant potential within each soul. Empowerment becomes my rallying cry as I champion the inherent resilience and strength of every individual. Through mentorship programs and empowerment initiatives, I impart the tools and wisdom needed to navigate the labyrinth of life with grace and fortitude. Mindful of the legacy I'm shaping, I sow seeds of compassion and kindness, nurturing a global community grounded in empathy and solidarity. Together, we weave a tapestry of interconnectedness that transcends the confines of time and space, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of humanity. As I stand on the precipice of infinite possibility, I am reminded of the profound impact that one person can have on the world. With every word spoken and every connection forged, I illuminate the darkest corners of existence with the radiant glow of healing and hope, guiding humanity towards a brighter tomorrow. As the chapters of my journey unfold, I find myself immersed in a tapestry of renewal and transformation. The trials and triumphs of my past have sculpted me into a beacon of resilience and hope, and now, as I stand at the threshold of a new beginning, I'm filled with a sense of anticipation and wonder. In this chapter of my story, I embrace the beauty of renewal in all its forms. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, I shed the weight of old wounds and limitations, emerging stronger, wiser, and more vibrant than ever before. With each breath, I inhale the sweet scent of possibility, allowing it to infuse every fiber of my being with renewed vitality and purpose. The world around me seems to shimmer with new possibilities, each one beckoning me forward with an irresistible allure. In this chapter, I surrender to the rhythm of life, trusting in the ebb and flow of the universe to guide me toward my highest potential. I release the need for control, allowing myself to be swept up in the currents of change with a sense of grace and surrender. As I navigate this new terrain, I am reminded of the infinite capacity for growth and expansion that resides within each of us. With each step forward, I am met with a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that has brought me to this moment and an unwavering faith in the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. In this chapter of renewal, I embrace the fullness of who I am, celebrating the intricacies of my soul and the unique gifts that I bring to the world. With each passing day, I am filled with a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty of life and a deep-seated knowing that the best is yet to come. As I turn the page to this new chapter of my journey, I find myself standing at the threshold of the unknown, a realm brimming with endless possibilities and untold adventures. With a heart full of anticipation and a spirit ablaze with curiosity, I step forward into the uncharted territories that lie ahead. In this chapter, I embrace the beauty of uncertainty, recognizing it as a catalyst for growth and transformation. Like a sailor navigating uncharted waters, I set sail into the vast expanse of the unknown, guided by the stars of my dreams and aspirations. With each passing day, I revel in the exhilarating freedom of exploration, venturing into unexplored territories of my mind, heart, and soul. I dare to dream bigger, reach higher, and soar farther than ever before, unbound by the constraints of fear or doubt. Amid uncertainty, I find solace in the knowledge that I am not alone on this journey. Surrounded by a tribe of kindred spirits and fellow adventurers, I draw strength from their unwavering support and camaraderie, knowing that together we can weather any storm and conquer any obstacle. As I navigate the twists and turns of the path ahead, I embrace the lessons of the past and the wisdom of the present, trusting in the guidance of my intuition and the infinite wisdom of the universe. With each step forward, I am filled with a sense of wonder and awe at the boundless possibilities that await, ready to embrace whatever adventures lie ahead with open arms and an open heart. The experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. I express gratitude for the myriad gifts that life has bestowed upon me, embracing each one with an open heart and a spirit of humility. As I gaze out upon the horizon of possibility, I am filled with a profound sense of awe and wonder at the vastness of the human experience. With each passing moment, I am reminded of the infinite potential that resides within each of us, ready to be unleashed upon the world in a glorious symphony of creation and renewal. In the final chapter of my journey, I stand on the threshold of a new beginning, ready to embrace whatever adventures lie ahead with courage, grace, and unwavering faith in the transformative power of the human spirit. In this sacred sanctuary of retrospection, I find myself engulfed in the labyrinthine corridors of memory, each twist and turn a portal to the depths of my soul's evolution. Here, amidst the shifting sands of time, I embark on a profound odyssey of self-discovery, weaving my way through the intricate tapestry of my life's experiences with an unwavering sense of reverence and wonder. As I traverse the landscape of my past, I am struck by the kaleidoscope of emotions that dance across the canvas of my consciousness. There are moments of triumph, where the echoes of victory reverberate through the halls of memory, filling me with a sense of pride and accomplishment. And yet there are also moments of defeat, where the weight of failure hangs heavy in the air, casting shadows upon the landscape of my soul. But amidst the cacophony of emotions, there is a prevailing sense of gratitude that courses through my being like a gentle stream, nourishing the roots of my spirit and instilling within me a deep sense of humility and appreciation. I am grateful for the challenges that have tested my resolve, for they have strengthened my spirit and forged within me a resilience that knows no bounds. I am grateful for the blessings that have graced my path, for they have illuminated even the darkest corners of my journey with their radiant light. And I am grateful for the countless souls who have walked alongside me, for their love, support, and companionship have been the guiding stars that have helped to navigate me through the storms of life. In this chapter of reflection, I pay homage to the lessons learned and the wisdom gained, honoring the experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. I express gratitude for the myriad gifts that life has bestowed upon me, embracing each one with a sense of reverence and appreciation. And as I stand on the threshold of a new beginning, I am filled with a sense of awe and wonder at the infinite possibilities that lie before me. With each step forward, I carry with me the echoes of my past, the lessons of my journey, and the unwavering faith that the best is yet to come. In this final chapter of my saga, I find myself at the brink of a new dawn, where the promise of transformation beckons with irresistible allure. Here, amidst the whispers of possibility and the echoes of past triumphs, I stand ready to embrace the next chapter of my evolution, with open arms and a heart full of anticipation. As the first rays of sunlight pierce the horizon, illuminating the path before me, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that has brought me to this moment. Each trial and tribulation, each triumph and setback, has been a stepping stone on the path to self-discovery, guiding me ever closer to the truth that lies within. In this chapter of transformation, I surrender to the flow of life, allowing the currents of change to carry me toward new horizons with grace and ease. I release the need for control, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide me towards my highest potential. With each breath, I inhale the sweet scent of possibility, allowing it to infuse every fiber of my being with renewed vitality and purpose. I embrace the beauty of uncertainty, knowing that it is in the depths of the unknown that true magic lies waiting to be discovered. As I step boldly into the future, I carry with me the lessons of the past and the wisdom of the present, knowing that they will serve as guiding lights on the path ahead. With each step forward, I am filled with a sense of awe and wonder at the infinite possibilities that lie before me, ready to embark on the next chapter of my journey with courage, grace, and an unwavering belief in the transformative power of the human spirit. In this grand symphony of existence, I find myself swept up in the timeless cadence of the universe, a melody that resonates with the echoes of past journeys and the promise of endless horizons yet to be explored. Here, amidst the boundless expanse of time and space, I embark upon an odyssey of discovery that stretches far beyond the limits of imagination. As I navigate the vast tapestry of life, each thread woven with the stories of countless souls, I am captivated by the sheer magnificence of creation. From the celestial ballet of stars to the delicate dance of petals in bloom, every moment is a masterpiece waiting to be unveiled, a testament to the boundless creativity of the cosmos. In this chapter of boundless exploration, I surrender myself to the currents of curiosity and wonder, allowing them to carry me to distant shores and uncharted territories. With each step forward, I am guided by the whispers of my intuition and the wisdom of my soul, trusting in the cosmic symphony to lead me toward my true purpose and destiny. With each passing day, I am filled with a sense of awe and reverence for the beauty that surrounds me, a beauty that exists not only in the grandeur of nature, but also in the quiet moments of reflection and introspection. It is in these moments that I find solace and clarity, a sense of peace that transcends the chaos of the world around me. In this chapter of infinite possibility, I embrace the unknown with open arms, knowing that it is through embracing the mysteries of life that we truly come alive. And as I journey ever onwards, I am filled with gratitude for the experiences that have shaped me, and a deep-seated knowing that the adventure has only just begun. In this transcendent chapter of my odyssey, I find myself on the cusp of a sacred reunion, a return to the very essence of my being, where the fragmented pieces of my soul converge to form a mosaic of unparalleled wholeness and authenticity. Here, amidst the cosmic symphony of existence, I embark upon a voyage of self-discovery that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Each step forward is a pilgrimage of profound significance, a journey inward towards the radiant core of my being, where the secrets of the universe await. As I navigate the labyrinth of my soul, I am greeted by echoes of the past, whispers of forgotten dreams and untold stories that beckon to be acknowledged and embraced. With each breath, I inhale the sweet perfume of possibility, allowing it to infuse every fiber of my being with a sense of purpose and renewal. In this sacred chapter of reunion, I embrace every facet of my being with an open heart and a spirit of reverence. I honor the shadows as well as the light, the scars as well as the triumphs, for it is through embracing the full spectrum of my humanity that I come to know the true depth of my soul. With each moment of introspection, I peel back the layers of conditioning and expectation, revealing the divine essence that lies at the heart of it all. I bask in the warm glow of self-love and acceptance, allowing it to wash over me like a healing balm, soothing the wounds of the past and illuminating the path forward. In this sacred chapter of reunion, I reclaim my power and sovereignty, knowing that I am the architect of my destiny, the weaver of my fate. With each step forward, I step into the fullness of my being, embracing the journey with open arms and a heart full of gratitude for the sacred gift of life. As I stand on the threshold of eternity, I am filled with a profound sense of awe and wonder at the majesty of existence. With each beat of my heart, I celebrate the infinite possibilities that lie before me, knowing that the journey into wholeness is both eternal and ever unfolding.